So this is a really great time for the ICF model to be really useful to you in planning your treatment. So when we look at those body function and structures that we found, this is really where you want to start your beginning levels of treatment because things like decreased range of motion, decreased strength, those are problems that you can't continue to those activity and participation restrictions until you've worked on those. So at the beginning phases of our treatment, we'd look first to the body function and structure. So we started with increasing strength is the first thing that we thought we wanted to work on. So then we moved into our Google Scholar and started our search there.
So when you're typing in specific things into the search bar, you want to make sure that they're applicable to your patient, but also not too specific that you're not going to be able to apply them to the patient that you're using. So this is what we typed into Google Scholar first. So obviously you want to make sure that the treatment's applying to us as physical therapists. Our patient's a post-op ankle patient, and we're looking to work on their strengthening. So once you get to this home page, so I understand that it's a little bit overwhelming at first, but you really want to be narrowing in first on the titles. So if you look at that first article, it's talking about ankle taping and arthroses, which are not what we're working with right now. So that wouldn't be something I would look into more. And you're going to continue doing the same thing as you go down through the articles. So for the second one, it's talking about short-term response to thrust and non-thrust manips after just a regular ankle sprain. So since it's an ankle sprain and not really after ankle surgery, again, it's not what we're necessarily looking for the specific patient. So we continued to do that down through the search page until we came up to post-operative physical therapy for foot and ankle surgery. And since that really applied to our patient, that's the one that we decided to look into more.
So the first thing you want to do when you decide on an article is just read the abstract and see, is this even going to apply to my patient? So here we have a post-op patient. So is this even looking at post-op? And for this article, it is. And then even these keywords will help. So we're talking about ankle surgery, we're talking about physical therapy, ankle injury. Those are all things that will apply to your patient. So you can scroll down even more, making sure you're reading that abstract and understanding what they're talking about. And then this is going to come about the first exercise. So this is something that we could possibly apply to a treatment for our patient. It's using really simple things such as a towel, and she has that decreased range of motion, she has that decreased strength, but this is something that she would probably be able to do from the beginning. So this is just one example, and there's plenty more in this article that you would have to keep going through and kind of weaning out, is this going to work for my patient? Is this not going to? But this is a great start for formulating a treatment plan for your patient.